All to play for when the Rajasthan Royals play the Gujarat Titans in Jaipur on Friday. On Visit Saudi presents ESPN Cricket for T20 Timeout. We look ahead to a key aspect in this game where the Royals are looking to displace the Titans for top spot. They have the better net run rate, but both teams will be rudely surprised or shocked by results in the last one. Rajasthan unable to defend 2-1-4 against Mumbai, and then Gujarat with perhaps the surprise of the tournament, losing to Delhi Capitals in Ahmedabad. This is, of course, at Jaipur. Sean Tate and Deep Dasgupta to talk about death bowling, shall we? Because I think that's where the Royals would have had their longest post-match meeting, Teddy, after Jason Holder could not stop Tim David. And it does look like Jason Holder's right up there in terms of high economy rates at the death. They've given specific bowlers roles.
Yep.
Can they afford to have Holder playing that role for another game, a big one?
Look,
just say no if you want.
Yeah. You know what I think? I honestly think, and I'm a huge pro to the point where it's annoying if I'm a bowling coach somewhere of bowling Yorkers. I'm all for practicing Yorkers, getting used to bowling them, being brave to bowl them. It's still the best ball if you can land it. But I generally think with Holder's height, his strength would be hitting the wicket hard, coming through here. Maybe if he has a good change-up, he can throw that in as well. Fine, it's all well and good to say bowl Yorkers, but at the moment he's just bowling full tosses. And it hasn't just been one game, it's been happening throughout. Whether or not he's trying to do that on purpose, I don't know, but it's not working. So I think use your strengths at the death as well. If nothing's working for you, and I believe Holder, maybe that might be through here.
Yeah.
Whether the captain's happy with that and wants him to bowl the death with that style, then that's another thing totally. But yeah, there is another option. There isn't possibly an Obed.
Yeah.
If he's
now
available.
let's do two scenarios. One, that McCoy is not fit and therefore is not being played. We don't hear much from the camps. So let's assume that he's not fit, in which case that's how you'd like Holder to bowl. If he is fit, though, and this is a selection call for better balance, etc., is it time they look at that? Obed McCoy at the death as a different option, left-hand option?
Absolutely, yes. And the fact that they aren't using Jason Holder, the batter, they might as well then. I mean, there have been a couple of games where everyone came in before him to bat. So if he's not going to be used as an all-rounder, then you better look at somebody who is a better option and bowling in the death, bowling in the last few overs. Obed McCoy is one, or Zampa's done exceedingly well. Maybe that could be a choice depending on the surface that you're playing on, Zampa or Obed McCoy. And if they want to pick Zampa, they do have a couple of Indian fast bowlers who can do the job. Can look at that as well.
Sharma's been alright.
Yeah, so if you look at just their numbers, Jason Holder is going at just under 12s at the death. Sandeep Sharma at 10.5, but we also know he's done a job for them, and he did manage to keep MS Dhoni down just about the right amount to get that win at the Chepauk. Now, they've also gone with this tactic of using just the 5 bowlers. When they use only the 5 bowlers, their win percentage is 25%. They've won just 1 out of 4. When they tend to give themselves more bowling options, as we've seen with the games when Adam Zampa plays Deep, they end up winning 80% of the time. So the other way is with the impact sub, assuming McCoy is still not available, is it worth playing 3 spinners against the Titans at Jaipur?
Absolutely, why not? Why not? And we're talking about Adam Zampa here, one of the leading wrist spinners in world cricket. And every time he's been given a job, he's done it, and he's done it really, really well so far. So why not just go with Adam Zampa? And more often than not, the pitches that we've seen are either 200 or 150. So if you see a 150 pitch, definitely does make sense playing Zampa and obviously the other 2 spinners.
Yeah, and between the Indian seamers, it looks like they went for Kuldeep Yadav at Chepauk, then Kuldeep Sen at Mumbai. Can they stick to one?
They should, ideally speaking. I mean, otherwise, you're doing a great disservice to both of them.
Can't get into a rhythm,
yeah. Just identify one guy and say, you know what, next 3 games you're playing irrespective of what
you
happens.
were to pick one though?
I'm a big fan of left-arm seamers, so I'll go with Kuldeep Yadav.
All right. On the other hand, the Gujarat Titans, well, they are one of the better teams at the death. 9.48 is where they're going, an average of 22 wickets in comparison to 10.5 for Rajasthan. That sees them at number 5. It doesn't look like they've had too many issues, but suddenly at the back of the Delhi Capitals' defeat, are we sensing shaky Gujarat Titans, or will they be all right?
No, I think it's right. I think you every now and then you have a game where it just doesn't go right, especially at the death.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be too concerned about that at all. They got a good bowling lineup. There's no doubt about that. And Rajasthan, that's their last plug, that death spot. So 2 great teams. But no, I think Gujarat can move ahead and put the other one in the bin and move on. I think they're that good a team.
I think they do have Josh Little for this game before he flies out for international duty. He may come back. It's looking good for Hardik Pandya's side to make a playoff spot, but it could change very quickly if they don't win this one. They'll suddenly be level on points with the Royals and they'll be moving away from that top spot. Let's get a quick prediction. Who's going into this as favourites? Rajasthan, Gujarat?
I'm going to go with GT.
You're going to go with Gujarat Titans, all right?
This is probably the toughest pick, but I'm going to go GT as well.
All right. It seems like the Titans are favourites. Thank you to Deep Das Gupta and Sean Tate. We'll see what Rajasthan do about their death bowling woes. That's a game to look forward to at the Sawai Mansingh on Friday on Visit Saudi Presents ESPN Cricket Footy 20 timeout.